Hello students. So welcome back to a new fresh lecture of chapter number 8. Up to now we have discussed the fundamental concept about polygon, what is a quadrilateral, what are the basic terms of quadrilateral, like what are the vertex, angles and sides of a quadrilateral, and as well as we have also discussed how to draw the diagonal of a quadrilateral and the types of quadrilateral on the basis of diagonals, right? So on the basis of diagonals, the quadrilateral are of two types. What are they? The first one is known as convex quadrilateral. What is convex quadrilateral? A quadrilateral in which all the two diagonal lies inside the figure, then it is known as convex quadrilateral. And what is concave quadrilateral? The quadrilateral in which at least any one diagonal lies outside the figure, at least any one. That is known as concave quadrilateral. Now we have also discussed about the concept, the number of diagonals of a quadrilateral. In a quadrilateral, at most we can draw two diagonals, and a formula also there, n into n minus 3 by 2. This formula exists for any type of polygon, okay, where n is number of sides. And now in this lecture we are going to discuss about same types of quadrilateral, but on the basis of the length of their sides. Okay. So let us take a quadrilateral. Suppose this is a quadrilateral, right? And in this quadrilateral, how many sides do we have? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sides. Okay. Now on the basis of length of the side, how much length each side have? Quadrilateral are of two types. Okay. So let us diagrammatically write it down. So on the basis of length of sides, the quadrilateral are of two types. Okay. So the first type is known as regular quadrilateral. Okay. And the second one is irregular quadrilateral. Now the question arises. Okay, now the question arises. What is regular quadrilateral? See, if in a quadrilateral all the four sides are of equal length, then it is known as regular quadrilateral, right? For example, like this. It is a quadrilateral having vertex ABCD if and only if all the sides are of equal length. Suppose it is 5 cm, then this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. If all the four sides are of equal length, then it is known as regular quadrilateral. Okay? Like this also. Here also you can see, if it is 2, it is 2, it is 2, it is 2. Then this is also a regular quadrilateral. Understood? So what is a regular quadrilateral? Now we can write, if all the four sides of a quadrilateral are of equal length. Okay, then it is known as regular quadrilateral. Now, just opposite concept refers to the irregular quadrilateral. So what is an irregular quadrilateral? The quadrilateral in which the sides are of different length, the sides are of unequal length, then they are known as irregular quadrilateral. Okay? If the sides of a quadrilateral are of unequal length, then this type of quadrilateral is known as irregular quadrilateral. Here the sides are of different length. Okay, for example, if it is 5 cm, then it should not be 5, it must be 3, it must be 6, it must be 4. Okay, but the condition is that in this case, in regular quadrilateral, all the four sides must be equal, not only the opposite side. Like this, if there is a quadrilateral, this side is 6, this side is 6, okay, this side is 5, this side is 5, then you can't say it is a regular quadrilateral. No, it is not a regular quadrilateral. though their opposite sides are equal, but it is not a regular quadrilateral. Okay, it is an irregular quadrilateral. Understood? In order to be regular quadrilateral, all the four sides must be of equal length. That is why this is an irregular quadrilateral, this is an irregular quadrilateral. Now understood? This is the concept about regular and irregular quadrilateral. And one most important thing you have to remember, since in regular quadrilateral all the four sides are equal, here also the value of all the angles also equal. Okay, so here also one point you can add here, the value of each angle of the quadrilateral is same. Okay, in the case of regular quadrilateral, the value of each angle must be equal. For example, you can take a square. Okay, in case of square, all the four sides are equal, you know it, right? And here also each angle must be equal, 90, 90, 90, 90. Then it is known as regular quadrilateral. So in order to be regular quadrilateral, all the four sides are equal. That is the most important thing. And you also know that here each angle must be equal. Okay, now it is done. And now we will discuss about another concept. Okay, what is that concept? The concept is angle sum property. What does it mean? It means we have to find the sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral. Okay, if this is a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, then we know it has how many angles? It has four angles, angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. And now we have to find what? All the angles sum. It means A plus B plus C plus D is how much? Okay. So in order to find it, there is a formula. We have to remember that formula. So what is the formula of finding the sum of all the angles? Let us find. Okay. So the formula is sum of all the interior angles. Okay, as you can see, there is a term interior. Interior means the angles which lies inside the figure are known as interior angles. Since these four angles lie inside the figure, so these four angles A, B, C, D are known as interior angles. Okay, and the angle which lies just outside it is known as exterior angle. Okay. So the sum of all the interior angles formula is n minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, where n means number of sides. Right? So this is the formula. Now let us find actually what is the sum of all the four angles. See, in case of quadrilateral, n is how much? N means number of sides. So here how many sides is there? Four sides. Okay. So let's find the sum of interior int, okay, angles is equal to this formula. N minus 2 into 180 degree, right? So in place of n we have to substitute 4. 4 minus 2 is equal to 180 degree. Into 180, right? 4 minus 2 is 2 into 180 degree. 180 into 2 is 360 degree. Hence, the sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. It means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Okay, this is done now. It is valid for either you take the regular quadrilateral or you can take the irregular quadrilateral. Whatever the quadrilateral will be, but all the sum of all the angle is always 360 degree. This is fixed. Okay, if you take regular quadrilateral or you take irregular quadrilateral. Okay, now it is completed. Next thing, we have to find each interior angle. We have to find what? Each interior angle of a regular quadrilateral. Okay. Here we have found what? We have found the sum of all the interior angles. Now we are going to find the each value of interior angle for a regular quadrilateral. Right? So let us find out it. If you want, then you can take the screenshot of it. Okay. So let's erase it. Let us first draw a regular quadrilateral. What do you mean by regular quadrilateral? A quadrilateral in which all the four sides are equal as well as all the four angles also equal. That is known as regular quadrilateral, right? If it is a regular quadrilateral, A, B, C, D, right? Since it is a regular quadrilateral, so means all the sides are equal as well as all the angles are also equal. Clear? Now, as you know, the sum of all the interior angle is 360 degrees. This is clear. Now you have to find the value of each interior angle. Each interior angle. So what is the formula? Each interior angle is equal to 360 degree divided by n. Okay, n is number of sides. Since for quadrilateral n is 4, so 360 degree by 4. Cancel it. It is 90. Hence the value of each interior angle of a regular quadrilateral is 90 degree. Means the value of A is 90, the value of B is 90, C also 90, D also 90. Okay. How we find this formula? Do you want to know? Let us find how we find this formula. Okay. It is very easy. First take a screenshot. Done? Okay. Let's see how we find this formula. Okay. Now, since we know the sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is how much? 360 degree. We are going to find value of one angle. So one angle is how much? Is 360 degree by 4. Cancel. It is 90 degree. Okay. So by unitary method you also find the value of each interior angle here. And how we find this formula? 360 degree by 4 means number of sides by n. This is the formula. Okay. Now it is completed. Next we will discuss about the exterior angles of a quadrilateral. What is the sum of exterior angles? What is the value of each exterior angle of a regular quadrilateral? But don't forget that it is the case of only regular quadrilateral, not in case of irregular quadrilateral. No. If you take any irregular quadrilateral, then the value of each angle will vary. Suppose this is 50, this is 120, right? This is your 80 and so on. Maybe this is 360 degree minus sum of all these three angles, right? Suppose this is 110 degree. So in case of regular quadrilateral, the value of each angle may vary, but in case of regular quadrilateral, the value of each angle is 90 degree, and this formula holds only for regular quadrilateral. Okay.